Hello again, my lovelies. Rebecca here. Welcome back to my channel, and welcome back to Around the World in 30 Days, Day 22. We're going to go ahead and... That's not what I wanted to grab. Work with this collection to document Robbie and I's little weekend trip to Chicago to see the Grateful Dead. So you know I'm using the Maggie Holmes Round Trip collection. I have been working with these 4 inks. So we've got Bluebell, Pixie, Sage, and Lilac, all from Close to My Heart. Like 90% sure that they're all discontinued, so I do apologize for that. And we're going to do 2 photos, and I think I'm going to cut them into some circles and try to use up some big, large elements. I believe there are some larger elements in this collection. So, I am loving this monthly series, but it's been a lot of like month-long series, and I think the next month that there's not a month-long series is November as of now, so that could probably all change when, you know, it gets closer. So these are all my scraps. Let's move those out. I think we'll use the back of that. And was there anything that I could fussy cut out of this? Do you guys remember? I might be able to do that one. Those big flowers. Fussy cut some of those, but I'm just taking the time to get caught up ahead. And my goal is to like get into Scraptember, right? So I want to start working on that this weekend as well. So I got big plans. But don't I always? So I think I'm going to cut this sheet up, and I pulled that one as well to cut. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to fussy cut. I'm going to get these cut into pull out my die, my Gemini Junior, which is like the best investment I did. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Not so much on the scan and cut, because I still have not worked out the kinks on that. Like, you guys have any tips and tricks on a scan and cut? Send it my way, because it like does some really nicely, and then others it's not so much, right? So I don't know if I want, and by what I mean when I say that is like, it like cuts the innards out, it doesn't just cut the shape. So like when I do like a flower, it will sometimes instead of like cutting the shape, it'll come in and cut all the black out. I'm like, what? So yeah, so still working the kinks out on that. So I'm also gonna do a little bit of mixed media, but for now I'm gonna get these 2 things cut into circles, fussy cut some of these items out, and we'll come back in just a minute. So I used the Pixie and the Bluebell to do some mixed media. I did the packaging technique with the Bluebell and then splattered with the Pixie. So you can see a little bit there. I've got my title on Laugh Out Loud because he always makes me laugh. And now we are going to start putting in all these flowers that we created. I'm going to put this guy right here. We're going to create one up there. Probably should have tucked it under and then put the title on, but it is what it is at this point. That was loud. And we're just going to run these all the way around here with just that little bitty cluster up there at the top, right? I pulled out some other fun things to throw on this layout. I was going to use together as my title, but then I thought, hey, let's just go right on ahead and use the thickers, right? Because we need to use up those things. Otherwise, it'll be hanging out in the craft room for the end of all time. So I'm just going to kind of pop some of these around. Yeah, need to speak, right? I'm just going to get those, just a little cluster going on up there, and I may not actually even use all of these guys. I am just kind of seeing what I want to put where. Kind of add just a little bit of color, so obviously these big ones I'm not even going to attempt to use. I'm going to come in and tuck in some of these guys. And this is all the stuff that I fussy cut out of those sheets of paper along with the flowers. So, finding this little therapeutical. So you guys like to fussy cut? Do you use your scan and cut? Or are you an epic failure like me when it comes to it and just can't seem to get it? Alright, so we're going to go ahead and do these little clusters going. These fun little... So we got suitcases stacked over there. Let's go ahead and stack these suitcases over in this area. I am kind of just tucking them into the flowers, right? Just kind of popping in some colors here and there. I fussy cut out these little cameras. Let them peek out. Little Polaroid guy. It had little money on there and stuff. Tuck that behind there. I've got these 3 tickets. Or I guess they're supposed to be like tags. We're going to kind of tuck them right under there. Just to pop in a bit more about the colors, and I think we're going to go ahead and pop together down there. I think it looks best. And then we're going to add the little, you know, our finishing touches. We're going to add in some sequins. So, I mean, it could be laugh out loud together. Quite possibly. And as you can see, that was a huge mixed media mess. But we did go ahead and finish them up, right? So, like, not finish, I have no idea. No idea where I was going with that, but it was a big glob, right? I need to turn on that other light. But by adding things on there, it really does help to bring out everything. I'm sticking a few of these little word bits around. These are the clear stickers from the sticker book. See if I can get anything else on there. Just like for cute little basically little scattering bits, like little fillers. Just kind of finish it off just a little bit right. What else do we have? Well, I totally think we need to just like tuck a little yellow flower in there. See if there's anything else in here that I might want to pull up. Okay. Alright, so then I'm going to use the Summer Sunsets sequin mix, and I'm going to scatter it about, so I'm going to do that off screen. But yeah, I'm really liking the way this one looks, so give me a minute, I'll be right back. So we've got this all done. The last thing that I want to do is gonna be to add my sketchy lines. I got me some new black pens. Well, new to me. They were in all that stuff that I've been going through. I finally made it through all the boxes that I currently had, the totes and everything, so now I'm just waiting for my next load, which will arrive in the next few days. And I'm actually not going to post any of that stuff, if you guys know what I'm talking about, until I have everything sorted, because I think I'm going to make like packs, like bundles, you know, and throw a little bit of everything in there, so you guys don't have to, I just don't want to have to box everything up, because I feel like, you know, it's going to be flat rate shipping, which will be included in the price. But yeah, so I did add those sequins on. We got our sketchy lines, and here's a little up close and personal for you. Really do like the way that this one turned out. So don't forget to check everyone else out that is playing along down below with Around the World in 30 days. I don't know why I said 20, because it's day 22. And yeah, we'll see you next time for another video here on the channel. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. Bye.